Hello everyone, this video is about how to apply for additional PhD positions at Italy University of Sannio Benevento. So before starting formal application process, it is important to understand some basic information that you can use for other universities as well. So this is the home page where we have the notice of these PhD calls. So you can see that these are additional PhD calls. Additional means that they are not these PhD positions are not for the normal or routine positions, because the normal process for PhD in Italy started in March, April and continue until the month of September and October. And during the normal process, if some PhD position remains empty, then they will announce additional call for PhD positions. So you can see that these positions are for three basically departments. One is for person, market and institutions, then science, technology and the environment for health, and third is about information technology for engineering. So these are the three departments where they have announced additional PhD positions. And you can also see that the deadline for these PhD position is November 6, 2025. So the first link is about the generic call for these PhD positions. So it is always important to read this call where you can find useful information. So for example, here they stated the admission requirements, so read it carefully. Then the presentation, the application, again the deadline and the time, which is 2 p.m. in the non-Italian time, and the last date is 6th of November starting from 22 of October. Then they all again here stated the PhD program in person, market, institutions, science, technology and information ICT. Okay. Then for each course they have highlighted the required documents. So it is important that according to your PhD program you read the requirements and you have to upload these documents during your application process. So similarly, it is always important to understand the admission process, what are the admission tests, when they will upload the ranking, on which page they will upload the results for interview. So each and everything are clearly mentioned in the call. So first step to apply for PhD position in Italy is to read the call carefully. So move back to the home page and you can see for each PhD background, let's say for information technology and for environment and health and person, market and institutes, they have listed the documents. For example, if you open the first document, which is for the PhD program in information technology for engineering, here you can see easily the detail about each PhD position. For example, on this topic they have one position, and they also there is also available the description of this project. So normally there are some generic position where you can submit the generic proposal, but sometimes they have already given a research topic, a project topic, then you have to prepare your proposal according to this topic. So you can see that for each position they have mentioned the project title and description. Then also they have mentioned the procedure for the evaluation, the points on each document. So your document that you submitted, let's say your educational document, your proposal, your CV, your publication, etc., will have 40 points, and then your interview will have 60 points. So there are total 100 points, and they will do the ranking into 100 points. So for the first 40 points, the students with 24 points out of 40 will be shortlisted for the interview, and in interview you have to obtain at least 36 points to be considered as a suitable candidate. Then they also have mentioned the website where you can check the progress of this PhD competition. And there are then different forms for each program. You have to fill this program according to your program, and here you can also see the instruction how to fill the online application process, and I will also guide you about the application process, but you can also check this file if you have any confusion. So let's start the application process. Okay, let's start the application process. We are here at the online web portal unisanio.sa3.chinica. So here you will see different tabs on the left hand side. So if you are a new user, you are applying as a fresh student in University of Sannio, then you have to click this link, because first you have to create credential. So click on Registrazione and then click on registration or Registrazione web. So here it is about your personal data. So here you have to write your nome, means your first name, cognome means your second name, data nascita means your date of birth. Then here maschio means your gender, maschio is for male and femina for female. Then prima cittadinanza, your first nationality. Then nazione di nascita, your the country where you are born. Provincia, the province of your birth, where you are born. Then the comune means city, the city where you are born. And codice fiscale. Codice fiscale is a code that is generated using your name, your surname, your date of birth, and your gender and your country. So if you do not have codice fiscale, it will be automatically generated using your data. So let's say here you need to write your first name or names. If you have more than one name, then your surname or the family name. Then here your date of birth. So let's say we choose the date of birth just for the demonstration as the 1st January 2001. Then gender is male. Then the prima cittadinanza, so let's say we select it as Pakistan. Then nazione, the country of your birth, so obviously it should be Pakistan. Then the provincia, so provincia will automatically be excluded because you were born outside Italy. Then città, città means city where you are born, so let's say city of birth. And here codice fiscale. So if you do not have codice fiscale, it will be created, it will be generated automatically. So once we click on Avanti, you can see your codice fiscale generated using your first name, surname, date of birth, and your country. Then click on Avanti. And here you need to choose your document. Tipo documento means type of your document. So let's say passaporto. And here you need to write your passport number. Then the entity that have issued your passport, so that's the government of Pakistan. Then the date of release of this passport, so let's say we write 1st January 2025, and its expiry date, so let's we choose for example 2030 of 1st November. So then click on Avanti. So these are all the data or the summary that you have entered, and here you also need to write your address. So the residenza, the country first, so let's say the address is Pakistan. Then the city, so the city name. Then the cape, so let's say 4000. Then indirizzo, so here you need to write street name. Then the house number, so let's say 00. Then the date from which this address is valid, so you can write the same date as your birth date, or you can write any date, it is not important, so you can choose any date for this address validity. Then here the telephone number, it is not mandatory because it is without asterisk sign. Then if your address is different from your domicile address, then you need to click on no, and then you have to, so domicile coincide con residenza, So if this address is same, then you click on the yes, and if it is different, then you can click no, and then you have to enter new address for your domicile address. Click on Avanti, and here you can see that you have to enter your email ID, and again you need to confirm your email ID, then your mobile phone number, so your the country code, let's say 92 for Pakistan, then your mobile phone number, and these are the different policy terms. So you have to click on yes for all these to accept these privacy policies, and then click on Avanti. So let's say we here write some email just to complete this step, and then click on Avanti, and here you need to choose your password that you are going to use. So choose your password carefully, and then have a clear screenshot of this, because you need to use this password later. Then click on Avanti. So in the password we should have at least one capital letter, one number, and one character, and one special letter. So we need to choose all the combination. So after setting the password, you will arrive this on this page, and here you can see all the data that you have just entered. Then click on Confirma. Once you click on Confirma, your registration will be completed, and then you need to take a screenshot of the next page, because it is possible that you can forget these details. So it is important to take a screenshot, so you can use this data for login on this website to start your application. So after the login on University portal, you will see this page. Here you have to again enter your identity documents such as passport, and you have to upload your passport. So click on here, then choose the document type. If you are in Italy, you can choose Carta di Identità if you have it, otherwise choose passport. Patente is for a driving license, so passport is the best option. Then here you have to write your passport number, so let's say this number, then the entity who have issued this document, then the release date. So let's say we choose August 1st, just an example, and then its expiry date. So let's say we choose 10-year expiry, and then click on Avanti. Then again click on Avanti, and then you have to upload the document. So click on Inserisci Allegato to attach the document. So we will arrive here. Here first you have to write the document name. So let's say passport, and then motivazione is motivation. So you can just write identity document, and then you have to choose your passport. Attaching the document, you have to click on Avanti, then again click on Avanti. So your data has been completed. Now we can formally start the application. So go to menu on the top right side, click on menu. Then you can also change the language from Italian to English. So you can also change into English, and here you first have to click on registrar office. So click here and then click on admission test. So here you will see the different test. So then click on iscrizione concorsi. Then take this circle, concorso di dottorato, that's mean PhD course. So wherever you have difficulty, you can change it into English. And you can see, as I told you at the start, that there are 3 programs. So you can choose your relevant program. One is Person Market Institute, then ICT, then Science and Technology for Environment. So you can choose your relevant program and then click on Avanti. So after that you will arrive on this page, and here you can see that here there are 3 different positions available within this department. One first is that it is with the scholarship under the region Campania. The second is about the candidates with foreign scholarship, and the third is without scholarship. You can also translate it into English because it is very important to understand which position you are selected. So first is with the scholarship, then there are places reserved for scholarship holders from the foreign countries, and then the positions without scholarship. So click here and then click on Avanti. So you can see that you have selected Dottorato di Ricerca and then Concorso Aggiuntivo Dottorato di Ricerca in Person, Mercato and Institution, Person, Market and Institution. Then click Conferma e Prosegui. Here you have to choose your preference, because as I told you that there are 3 types. First is with the scholarship, second is for a scholarship from foreign countries, and third is without scholarship. So it is very important to choose the correct option. If you choose this one without scholarship, then you are not eligible for scholarship. So choose the right option and click on Avanti. We arrive on this page. Here you can see that there are 2 options available for the admission test, such as interview. So you have the option to give your interview in English if you are not Italian student, and if you are Italian you can give your interview in Italian. So keep it as it is and click on Avanti. So here you have to choose the category. So there is only one option because we previously selected this option, so choose this option. And then this is about that whether you have any disability and you need any assistance. So if you have any disability, then click on C, and then you need to provide the relevant information. But if you do not have any disability, then just click on No. And here you can see that the exams prove previously, that's mean expected exam schedule. You can translate in English. So tested planned, first written test, so type is written, then the interview, then the other titles. So then click on Avanti. So this section is completed, and it is about the selection of your PhD course. So you can see that you have selected PhD, then the course, the scholarship and languages, all these things. So if everything is okay, you can click on Conferma e Prosegui. If you want to change anything, there is always the option to click on Indietro. Indietro means back. You can go back and you can make changes wherever necessary. So if everything is okay, then click on Conferma e Prosegui. So this step is completed. Now the next step is about to upload the relevant documents as per program. Okay, the first qualification is about your higher school diploma. So it is mandatory for all the candidates. They have to enter their secondary school information. Then the next 3 boxes, option 1, option 2 and option 3 is for if you have degree from Italy. So first is for bachelor degree, Italian bachelor degree, second is Italian master degree, laurea magistrale, and third is a specialized degree if you are in Italy. But if you are foreign student, you have a master degree, 18 years of education, then you need to choose option 4, and here you have to click on inserisci to enter the details. So let's see, first start with the higher school education, so click here inserisci. So here you can choose whether your higher school diploma was from Italy or from the foreign. If it is foreign, then click on estero, and if the institute is also foreign institute, then click on Istituto Estero and click on Procedi. And here you need to write the title of your education, so you can choose general certificate of secondary education, and then here you can write the name, so let's higher secondary school certificate, and here you can write the institute name, which is not mandatory, and then the year in which you have done your higher school education, so let's say 2014, then the score, so let's say 1870 out of 1100, then the country where you got your education, so let's say Pakistan, again Pakistan. So here you can also write the school name where you have done this education, and then click on Procedi. So as you can see that your secondary school information has been correctly submitted with the green tick. Now you have to choose your master degree. So if you have Italian degree, then you have to choose from option 1, option 2 and option 3, and if you are a foreign student, you have your master degree from foreign country, then you have to choose option 4. So click on inserisci. First you need to choose your country, so let's say Pakistan. Then you have to choose the university. So if it is not in the drop down list, then you can also write a university name by yourself. Then the title, so choose master degree or other available title. Then the course of the studio, so let's say Master of Business Administration. Then the duration, so let's say 2-year master degree. Then the date of when you have obtained this degree, so let's say 31st July 2025. Then the vote, so let's say you write 2.45 out of 4. It is just for demonstration. You have to write your relevant information. Then click on Procedi. So now you have to attach the documents for your information that you have just entered. So click on Inserisci Allegato. So the title of document, let's say your master degree that you have just entered, and then the description, so you can write whether it is a degree or it is your transcript. So you can write transcript of master degree, and then you have to choose file and then click on Avanti. Attaching the document of your master degree, we will arrive back on this qualification page. Then click on Procedi, and this is the most important page. Here you can see the documents that you have to upload, all these documents, and then the minimum and maximum. So where it is written that you have to upload minimum document, let's say other certificazione di titolo, that you it is minimum 1, so you have to upload this document. Then thesis and abstract, it is also minimum 1. Then also your CV or motivation letter, it is minimum 1. So all the documents where it is written that it is minimum 1 or 2, then you have to upload all the documents. So here is the question that you want to attach documents. So whenever you need to attach the documents, you need to click on C. so you can also translate in English. That you want to attach other documents or qualification to your application. So where there is a maximum, you can also upload the maximum document, but this first option is important, that you have to upload all the minimum documents. So if you want to upload the documents, then click on yes and then click on Avanti. So here you need to choose the document type, which document you are uploading, let's say thesis, and here you can also write the title as you prefer, let's say thesis of master degree, and then you can also write description, but it is not necessary, and then you have to choose the file. So let's say we can choose the file, just an example, and then click on Avanti. So you can see that this document is uploaded. So always check this table, the minimum table, and you have to upload all these documents. When you are finished uploading all the documents, then you need to click on no and click on Avanti, and you can see that it is the error because we have not completed all these documents that are mentioned here. So we have to upload all the documents where it is written minimum 1 or minimum 2. So we have to upload all these documents. So now we have uploaded all the documents that are listed here as the minimum documents. You can also upload the more other documents in the category, but we just, as the demonstration, completed the minimum documents. Now we can click on no and then click on Avanti, and you can see that here there is no problem, we can proceed. So then again click on Avanti. So this is all the summary that we have selected, your PhD program, your preference, your English language, and your all other detail. So all the process have been completed. Now if you click on completa ammissione al concorso, then your application will be completed, and if you want to make any changes, you can click on indietro and you can go back and you can make changes, and if you think that everything is okay, you can click on this tab and your application will be completed. So good luck.